Hi all, my name is Connor and welcome to Security Radio Officer Notes Episode 4. First of all, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. A bit of a foreword here. I know Officer Notes is kind of a vague title. This series is meant to be a sort of think tank for discussion and portrays my self-exploration or journal on various topics. So here we go. Reality, to me, and to paraphrase C.S. Lewis in his book Mere Christianity, is very complicated and slightly strange. As far as living in paradise or utopia, something one can really only dream about or envision, I think it's far too easy to get lost in idealism or ideologies and forget about faith and progress. I'll touch more on this later. Ideals conventionally aren't realistic and they don't work. No one is perfect. No one knows it all. Ideologically, we must place faith over fear and progress over perfection. We aren't here to judge or hate each other, but to love one another. Love and kindness along with respect and dignity will go a long way, and that will always be the right choice. I digress. I'm not sorry that I aim to live my life without hate or anything similar. Hate will never do much of anything at all. In fact, it's regressing. I like to think most people are good, and not hateful. I think this because the world is pretty good. Overwhelmingly good in some places. Count your blessings. Tomorrow, life is never guaranteed. So live in the moment, the second even. So I believe that, for me, faith is also an intellectual pursuit. I was encouraged this way in the lectures of Dr. Jordan Peterson, looking at the psychological importance of the Bible and its stories. Faith is a reflection of ourselves. I agree that the question of does morality mandate religion is too vague and undefined. What's morality? What's religion? I believe our intelligence, collectively and individually, are predisposed to intertwine with our persona, respectively. And this is a reflection of our faith. I guess our intelligence has surely a primitive origin. How else could we have survived? Today, I think the idea of postmodernism and overthrowing the patriarchal hierarchy of Western culture is borderline anarchy. Even feminism deviates from equality fairly rapidly. I think honestly my intelligence and my time devoted to being intellectual can get in the way a little. Maybe a lot. Okay, so what if the darkness I see is from clenching that so tightly that it is unhealthy? What if I'm smart enough? You know? I'm done. So these might be rhetorical questions, but I'm intrigued by helping others. So I think I model the ideal persona of myself publicly to more or less stress test certain ideas or situations or conversations. I think through entire possible future realities to weed out weak links and plot the best path forward towards betterment of others, of the community, and of myself. But can ideals actually be met? I don't think so. No one in this world has infinite money, the nicest car, most attractive significant other, etc. simultaneously. So I think our metaphysical speculation or projection of certain hopefully altruistic goals are imagined as being completed perfectly or ideally. The rubric of aiming for our destinies, what is considered penultimate before heaven, or shooting for the stars, I think is different from being all that in a bag of chips, or vanity. Sure, we might imagine the perfect utopia, like Dostoevsky said, they had nothing to eat but cake, sit in warm pools, and concern themselves with the procreation of the species. And after a week or so, they all went half mad and smashed everything up just for something to do. So no, I don't think perfection is realistic. It's idealistic, right? Incremental improvement should replace our ideology of a perfect world. As far as maintained incremental improvement, success becomes exponential. You get compound interest on this. Just imagine doing this every day for 10 years. You could only begin to imagine the whopping night and day difference from your previous and possibly wretched, resentful, arrogant, and bitter self. Now you have hopefully realized the impact from applying yourself, the impact from suffering, and the impact from finding your path. On the other hand, will the scales of the mind and the heart, or reason and emotion, respectively, might be tipped one way or the other sometimes. Reason, or the mind, cannot explain religion completely. This is why not everyone has a high-income, highly technical career. The super intelligent, like doctors, lawyers, or administrators, might have to listen to their emotions more to, in the words of Dostoevsky, avoid rationalizing their actions to rid themselves of any responsibility. And that we should not judge people by who they are, but who they imagine to become. No matter what your pursuit in life, to get respect from others, you must respect yourself first. I'm a people person, as you may know, so I'm usually quick to help someone out. It's easy to be too agreeable for me. What I mean is I focus on a giving attitude and in spirit, really a mentality so much that I forget about myself. If you're anything like me, care should be given to guarantee you account for yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of others, yes, but don't leave yourself forgotten. Have gratitude for all your blessings and gifts, material or otherwise. You do you. The reality is that you can be anyone you want to be, career-wise, you name it. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Happiness is really a byproduct of success, which varies greatly from person to person. You dictate your degree of success. And sure, harnessing the darkness will seem scary at times. I get that. There will be times when chaos is unleashed and order is nowhere to be found. My advice to you is don't let finding the meaning of life get in the way of life itself. Enjoy your success. Celebrate. Stop and smell the flowers. Laugh. Smile. Drink water. Sleep and eat well. In an effort to reduce the time of this video, I will end with some homework for you. Don't groan, you'll like this. And of course, it's at your discretion to do it or not. Choose one person close to you in your life. They could be a friend, a family member, a pastor, or someone who you feel comfortable around. The assignment is to show them you care about them. Give it a shot, and this can be repeated infinitely with anyone. Let's spread the love, YouTube. Thanks for listening.